Hello and welcome to the Soldier Raid Guide for defeating the Northrend Beasts, the first encounter in 10-man Trial of the Crusader. This guide is for the heroic mode but can be used for regular mode as well. I am Pardue and I'll be outlining our guild strategy for defeating this boss. Our group comp consists of 2 tanks and 3 healers. While this fight can be 2 healed, we use 3 due to the lag that one healer was experiencing. This fight consists of 3 phases, with each phase containing a new boss. The first phase contains Gormok the Impaler. Have the main tank, ideally a paladin, pick up Gormok first. He will cast Impale every 10 seconds, which causes damage over time to the tank and stacks. Have the paladin take 4 or 5 stacks of this and then bubble. At this time, the off tanks should taunt, take 3 stacks before the primary tank taunts again. After the initial bubble, the tank should continue rotating every 3 stacks. For this boss, the casters need to remain 15 yards away from him in order to avoid getting interrupted. Throughout the time Gormok is up, he will spawn snowbolts, which also need to be killed by the DPS. We typically have ranged DPS switch to these, and if a healer gets one, all DPS switch and kill it immediately. Healers should not have snowballs on them very long due to the stuns and interrupts that will diminish that player's ability to heal. Throughout the encounter, fire spots will also be created. Players need to evacuate these immediately. You'll have 2.5 minutes until the next phase of bosses begins. The second phase contains 2 Jormongers, Acid Maw and Dreadscale. Acid Maw will hit the raid with a poison that does damage over time and eventually halts all movement of afflicted players. This is cleansed only by players who are affected with Burning Bile from Dreadscale. When the bosses first come out, have 1 tank get threat on each worm. Dreadscale will be the mobile of the 2. The mobile Jormonger also drops green patches, which are similar to the Grobulus fight and need to be avoided. The assigned tank will need to keep him moving and must keep him faced away from raid members at all times. All DPS should target Acid Maw and all damage cooldowns, including Bloodlust, should be used. In the first phase, Dreadscale will typically affect the tank that is on him with Bile. Because the mobile Jormonger will do a deadly frontal cone attack, the DPS need to move to the tank to get their poison cleansed. Once Acid Maw has been killed, Dreadscale will do a soft enrage. Your raid will have 3 minutes to kill both of these bosses. The third phase contains Ice Howl. Once Ice Howl enters the arena, have the main tank pick him up and tank him near a wall. We do this so that when he whirls, the melee DPS are not knocked very far back. Have healers spread out about 20 yards apart so that they do not get frozen by his breath. Ice Howl will occasionally go to the center of the room, target a player, leap backward, and charge across the room at that player. If any players are hit by this, they will be killed instantly and cause Ice Howl to enrage. If enraged, the off tank needs to taunt and pop tanking cooldowns. Remember that during the charge phase, players do not receive a speed buff as in regular mode, so moving must be done quickly and efficiently. Players must avoid getting caught on columns or other landscapes of the arena, and must be sure to run in the shortest distance to escape the ram. Players that do not take the shortest path out are likely to get clipped. Ice Howl also has a 3.5 minute hard enrage timer, so losing people in this phase can cause a wipe from lack of DPS. Nearly everything in this strategy is the same as the regular mode of the fight. What makes this fight challenging are the boss spawn timers and lack of speed buff during Ice Howl's ram in phase 3. This fight is a less difficult fight in heroic ToC. Most groups with decently geared players should be able to down this encounter. The key is to not lose players along the way in order to beat the spawn timers. If you have any questions, feel free to post those. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video and you found this helpful. Feel free to subscribe if you would like to view other soldier guides as I post them. Good luck in your progression and hard mode rating.
Baby ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Do it again now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Do it now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Do it again now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Getting horny now.
Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas drought. Me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants and I'll bet you'll feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You had enough of 2-hand touch, you want it rough, you're out of bounds. I want you smothered, want you covered like my Waffle House. Hash browns coming quicker than FedEx, never reaching apex. Just like Coca-Cola stock, you are inclined to make me rise an hour early, just like daylight savings time.
Do it now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Do it again now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Do it now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Do it again now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Getting horny now.
The kind you clean up with a mop and bucket, like the lost catacombs of Egypt. Only God knows where we stuck it. Hieroglyphics, let me be Pacific. I wanna be down in your South Seas, but I got this notion that the motion of your ocean means small craft advisory. So if I capsize in the vibes, high tide P5, you sunk my battleship. Please turn me on. I'm Mr. Coffee with an automatic drip. So show me yours, I'll show you mine. Tool time, you'll love it just like Lyle, and then we'll do it doggy style so we can both watch X-Files.
Do it now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Do it